This video is powered by the EA Game Changer Network. Massive thanks to EA for inviting me to the FIFA 18 capture event to record today's video for you guys. Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here and welcome to another second upload of the day. It's going to be another pack opening for you guys. So far, I have done my first ever pack opening on FIFA 18. That was live at the event. I've done two more since then, which have been the icon in a pack, where you guys get to see me pack a new icon on FIFA 18, and then also the Suarez in a pack video, which I did yesterday. So to change things up a little bit today, I want to title this one "A Walkout in Every Pack." So that's what I've cut together today out of some of the FIFA points that we were allowed at the capture event. I wanted to put every single pack as a walkout, and that was quite easy to do considering we had such a huge amount of FIFA points. Like, I think I've cut out quite a few of the lesser walkouts or any duplicate walkouts that have appeared earlier on in this video and stuff. But I think I went from around 700,000 FIFA points down to around 300,000. So the 25 or so walkouts you're going to see in this video are, yeah, from the best part of 400k points, which is obviously, if it was your real account, an awful lot of money. Like that's an incredible amount of money. But of course I've cut out so many walkouts. I would say I've cut about half of them out. So I reckon I got about 50 walkouts in the 400k points, which I think is probably quite high, considering some of the ones we get in this video are of what, or would be of a very decent value at the start of the game. You know, someone like that PK that we just got, yeah, maybe he's not going to be the most valuable player. And again, a Spaniard centre mid from Barca, it's going to be Iniesta. I don't think he's going to sell for a huge amount of coins. Maybe he'll be more than PK, but he's not exactly going to be hundreds and hundreds of thousands. But there are a couple of players in this pack opening which definitely will be, and I'm sure, as you saw in the thumbnail, I probably gave away one of the players. I'm not sure who yet, because I've got a couple in here that I wouldn't mind choosing from, but I'm yet to actually make the thumbnail as of recording this commentary. But what this video will do is just showcase to you some of the different walkout animations in FIFA 18, and you never know, do you? More could be added in. That would be absolutely amazing. But we've got tons of different ones, and this pack coming up here is one of the better ones that we get today. You see the lights drop. Whoa, what flag is that? Striker. Dortmund. It is, of course, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And I've got to say, he looks monstrous this year. You know that when they've dropped the top 100 ratings, and just from seeing all the ratings of players and stats of players from these pack openings and my other videos, you know that pace seems to have dropped by about 5 or 10% for a lot of players. Not for Aubameyang. He is still a 96 pace striker. He's now 88 rated, and of course he has crazy dribbling and shooting as well. If anything, people are going to completely and utterly gravitate towards the likes of Aubameyang simply because he is incredibly fast. Now, we get ourselves a Uruguay flag, and for a minute there I'm thinking, oh, Suarez again, that would be awesome. But then you see centre-back Atletico Madrid, and it is Godin. And this is quite a cool walkout animation as well. I love it when they sort of walk behind the item or the lights itself. I actually think that's kind of cool because it really makes it look like they're static objects that are on the pitch. It gives depth and reality to it, which I think is kind of cool. And then I thought I'd pack Suarez again just a couple of packs later, but this time Uruguayan striker trolled me with Edinson Cavani, who I still think is actually going to be a very good player this year. He's someone that actually doesn't seem to have really lost much of the pace stat, considering someone like Harry Kane, who you can well, from the upgrades in the last FIFA, him and Harry Kane were very similar, on similar terms. Harry Kane lost loads of pace, Cavani didn't. That's kind of odd. But then we pack another absolute monster here, that is Paulo Dybala. He comes sliding across the pitch, 88 rated. He's been given as a central attacking midfielder on FIFA 18, which has reduced, I believe, his shooting stat, maybe. His passing stat has gone way up. And I've got to say, just from experience using him and playing against pro FIFA players at the event, whilst they were using him, Dybala is the truth. He is so unbelievably good and scores some of the craziest goals you will ever see. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be paying a lot of coins for the Argentine Juventus central attacking midfielder. This pack was cool. We got 3 walkouts in Mkhitaryan, Oblak and Lloris, and Mbappe was in the pack as well, who of course isn't a walkout, but does look like an exceptional player that I think a lot of people are going to want to use right at the start. I thought I was getting the better Bayern Munich centre-back there. I thought we were getting Jerome Boateng, but as it happens, Mats Hummels runs out of the pack. He actually kind of looks usable to me. Like, I'm not sure if the 64 pace is going to be a massive problem. But just a few packs later, literally, I think if you look at the FIFA points from pack to pack, I don't think there's much difference between them. We get another German centre-back from Bayern, and this time it is Jerome Boateng, who does look insane. 75 pace, 88 defending, and 84 physical. He is another one which just hasn't been affected by the pace drop, right? 75 is still great for a centre-back. So it's a bit weird. Some players have been, some players haven't been. I think like Toni Kroos nowadays is almost unusable simply because the fact that, well, he's been given like a really, really low pace stat, like 50 pace or something, which is awful. Even 90 rated Gonzalo Higuain is now 79 overall pace. If it doesn't matter too much and people figure out that crossing is really strong, having a nice big striker like Higuain in the box might be the key. You know, if he manages to you know, pick the ball up, take a first touch and then smash it from inside the box, pace isn't necessarily needed. But typically it is. A couple of weeks into the game, people realise what it is that you need, and normally that is a very quick tick. So, excuse me. Gigi Buffon runs out of the pack. I've seen him come out of the pack quite a few times. The most disrespectful one is when he came out dabbing, and I'm like, I never want to see Gianluigi Buffon, a legendary footballer or goalkeeper, to ever be dabbing. It's just not necessary, right? But I thought for a minute here I was going to be getting myself a little Neymar. Brazil flag pops up, and of course it's PSG, but in between that we did see centre-back, and then, I mean, he's dabbing. Should that happen? Should that happen ever? Maybe like Paul Pogba walking out dabbing would be acceptable. 3 walkouts in that pack as well. Dele Alli, Coutinho, and of course Thiago Silva. But there's some really cool walkout animations. I like the ones, as I said earlier, where they sort of run around and use the behind the lights and actually go back there. And I think I saw Thierry Henry in a pack where he like leans up against the lights. I love the ones where they come sprinting across, like doing the aeroplane arms and then run around the back and stuff. They're really cool as well. Let me know, just from seeing my packs and other people's packs on FIFA 18, in the comment section, let me know what you think the best ones are or what your favourite one is. I'm not such a fan when they just walk out a little bit and wave a little bit like this Eriksen right here. Like, it's alright, but it's nothing crazy special or anything. And Chiellini seems to be one player that sort of walks out, does a little bow, and that's about it. Which is, you know, I suppose he's quite the gentleman, but at the end of the day, I want him to sprint out and look buzzing, because it's kind of more hype for the video, right? If a player's running out, sprinting and stuff, like Thiago right here, he comes out, but then he does that. That's cool. I do like that, because it's, again, showing like emotion and stuff. And I've said in a couple of videos already, Thiago, very, very fun player on this game. 72 pace may put you off completely, but don't let it, because with his crazy dribbling and like agility and stuff, he felt a lot quicker than that to me. We pack ourselves yet another Gonzalo Higuain, and I also like cut out, I think, 3 or 4 more Higuains. For some reason, I was able to pack this 90 rated beast over and over and over again, but I never packed 87 rated Paul Pogba a single time. I never packed him. So, not sure what is really up with the pack weights, but obviously someone like Pogba is going to be more expensive than the likes of Higuain, so maybe that's a factor. Maybe like the monetary value of it comes into play. That's a cool walkout animation from Lukaku that right there. Seems to be quite buzzing to be a part of my ultimate team, part of my club. And of course it does look cool when the Belgian flags and Man United flag drops there. 86 rated Lukaku is probably going to be a pretty popular one, just by getting the strong links to the great Belgian players that are in the Premier Prem, and of course some of the great Man United players that we've got at our disposal as well. Ibra was a player that wasn't on this database. I think we were about 1 day short of him being able to pop on the database, but at the time he obviously hadn't like re-signed for Man United, but he has now, so that is great. Although, and I'm not sure how much he'll feature, because obviously they're future-proofing themselves by getting Lukaku, but maybe Ibra can be a great teacher for the likes of Romelu Lukaku. That would be quite interesting to see, wouldn't it? Like, if any of his, like, I don't know, mannerisms and stuff come out in Lukaku over the next few months. James Rodriguez was in that last pack. Then we get a really nice one here. It is Argentine Man City. So it's Sergio Aguero, 89 rated, knee sliding across on the side there, 87 pace, 89 dribbling, 88 shooting. Probably going to be one of the more expensive, well, one of the most expensive Premier League strikers. That's for damn sure, because, well, it's Aguero, right? He's good on every FIFA. Imagine going into FUT Champs with someone with those stats in the first weekend. It's going to be all great. And then the final pack here in today's video is going to be a little French striker from Atletico Madrid. It's not Gamero. It is, of course, Antoine Griezmann, who, just like Dele Alli, comes out and has his own celebration, doing that hotline bling. It looks pretty cool, and then he answers the phone as well, and then puts it down. Because, of course, that's what he does. But there you go, guys. That has been another pack opening here on FIFA 18, showing off loads of different walkout animations. A walkout in every pack. Smash a thumbs up on the vid. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.